Welcome to Season 2 of Work at Bird Sessions, coming to you from Coupe Studios here in Boulder, Colorado. Our show is dedicated to promote talented musicians and introduce them to our audience. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel below and watch any of the most recent or past episodes. You can like us on Facebook and Instagram, and I do tweet now and again, so you'll see me there. Also, you could become a supporter on my Patreon page, and that helps fund this program by either contributing per episode or monthly. So please check that out at patreon.com/workitbirdstudios. Also, we are offering an opportunity to have fans of the artists take part in the recording session. For a donation of $25 per person, they would get to sit in the control room for the entirety of the show. They would get producer credits on the video and the EP and be in the video. This is a new opportunity to get fans more involved in the studio setting, get to know the musicians, potentially step foot in the studio for the first time. It's a great opportunity. If you're interested, please email me at workitbirdstudios@gmail.com. My name is Christopher Wright. Your host, our videographer, is Jesse Albanese from Wild Acorns Media, and Kyle Shepard, right here from Coupe Studios, is the man running the sound today. Thanks everybody. Today we have Sreb in the studio from Denver. Hello.
Hello.
How are we doing today?
Great.
Good.
Right on. Thank you guys so much for being here all the way from Denver. Let's do some introductions. We'll get to know you guys.
Sure. I'm Srebrina, and I'm the founder of the band. I started writing and recording, and in 2016 I released a singer-songwriter style LP, and then Drew and I met, so I recruited him quickly because he's very talented. And we've been a duo ever since, and it's just a very exciting thing to have somebody and not be on my own. So we just released an EP that's very collaborative. For once, we do a lot more collaboration, and he's co-written a lot of the stuff and written all of the arrangements, so it's been great.
All right, and I'm Drew.
Drew.
Drew Norris. I play keys. I do production and that sort of
No, Drew
thing.
plays everything.
Everything.
He doesn't just play keys.
Awesome. Did I read you play cello as well?
Yes.
I mean, if you use a very loose definition of the word play, then yes.
Okay. Well, excellent. Let's jump right into our song. I can't wait to hear it. What's the name of the first song we have today?
Dreaming.
Dreaming. Mm-hmm. Awesome. This is Sreb from Work at Bird Sessions.
Stumbling over a distant world, trying to catch a glimpse of a past in spider webs that break in my hands, ashes of moments of happiness, dreaming of you, dreaming of loud and clear, a piece of my heart I lost in the dreaming, my mind stuck in circles with only one meaning, I know we can all agree the distance is just a barrier. Some things just never heal, and dreaming is all we have. Dreaming of you, dreaming of you, dreaming of you, dreaming of.
That was beautiful. Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
Very personal song, I would imagine. Sounds it.
They all are.
Yeah, exactly. Let's jump into one more. Then I do have a few interview questions for you.
So some of these we've kind of stripped down a little bit for this performance. They're not exactly the same as what's on the EP, but it's kind of
Yes.
I don't know. So
Just
fun.
so we can play it more acoustic like.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. What's the name of this song?
This is crazy.
Crazy.
Definitely not personal.
Yeah. No?
That
Okay.
doesn't represent us. What's the point of trying to prove you I'm not crazy when it's easier to prove you that I am? There's no reason to hold on to you, oh baby. When somebody else is sleeping in your bed, doesn't matter what you think of me, oh baby. It won't change the way I go and what I believe. You can lay your pride
Very nice.
We're
Very
cheerful.
nice. Well, excellent. So you guys put out an EP this week.
Yes,
That's super exciting. Called People.
correct.
Can you tell us a little bit about that album?
Well, I'm gonna let Drew speak in a second because
Okay.
I want him to talk.
Okay.
But generally, this was really exciting because we both, I think, wanted to do more of a produced record. I originally began with a lot of folk influences. I don't know if you can imagine that, because I'm Bulgarian. We have a lot of harmonies in our music. So therefore, I wanted to include some elements of that. Essentially, it just developed further once we started working together into more of a synth pop sound. So it's been exciting, and Drew got really just much better and in producing and mixing it. That wasn't like, he used to be just a guitar and key player, right? And he would sing and do all these other things, but he's got just amazing at producing. So I was really wanting to use that in this EP, and we definitely came up with a lot more of a pop record this time.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, I was reading that this was more of an electronic version of
Yes.
your album. For previous
Yes.
albums were a little bit more.
Drew, you want to say
different?
anything about your production in this?
Well, I mean, yeah. So when we first met, I actually reached out to you because I'd heard one of your earlier albums, and you had released kind of a single, and I wanted to sort of remix it in a sort of more electronic way. And then that sort of led into some more collaborations, and then eventually me just sort of joining the band. And I think as time has gone on, we've kind of leaned more towards some cool, like, more synths. There's still definitely that, I mean, your signature harmonies, like you said, the kind of Bulgarian folk influences in there 100%, but with a certainly a more dark electronic vibe now, which I think
And
I'm
I
very
made
excited
him
about.
sing a lot.
Good.
Yeah.
Because he's a great singer, and I wanted him to sing, and I think he wants to sing secretly. Maybe.
So how long have you guys been performing together?
About 2 years now.
2 years.
Yes.
Very cool. So did you put out an ad looking for somebody, or how did you guys meet?
I do this thing where I just promote my stuff on Craigslist. That's how I meet musicians. And we both moved here within the same 3 months period. So I moved to Denver. I immediately released something. He moved here from Atlanta and left his band behind. So he was looking for just new things to get into. And he just responded to my ad. And I had my control issues in the beginning, so it took me a minute to realize that I really needed another person in my band. And I'm glad that I did.
Great. Where do you guys like to perform?
Well, we haven't done a whole lot of live performance together because we're both really busy. Drew has another band. I, for a second, also had another band, and I'm also in school. We're both working, have kids and all that. So we try to balance it out as much as we can. We've played like one show together out and about, but we get together to practice quite a bit and record and write our stuff together. At this point, we try to write everything in the same room together versus where in the beginning it was more like just sending each other tracks, even though we always lived close by. Now we're trying to find time to actually work together in the same room, because that is definitely a better way of approaching it.
As far as like the collaboration, the
Yes.
artistic way, that's definitely, I agree with you there.
Yeah.
So any up and coming shows? I know you. So you have the EP out.
Yes.
So I would
We haven't
imagine-
played anything right away. I might try to set up something for the spring. I just need to find out if I'm going to nursing school or not first.
I see. Where can people get your album?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
It's
all the usual.
Yeah, Spotify, Amazon.
Awesome.
All of the typical iTunes. I highly, enjoy when people support us on Bandcamp, and that way we just get majority of the money basically. And
That's how I found you guys, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
On
you don't have to go
on the
through
Bandcamp, yep.
the generic ways of iTunes and whatnot. Bandcamp is a very, very good place to support artists, basically.
I agree.
Yes. We're called the happy people. No one can deny us this. They say we don't deserve it. yourselves as kings. Yet in the darkness of night, we cry ourselves to sleep. We cry ourselves to sleep. Only in our minds we're happy. People holding on so tightly to the things we used to love, and to the ones that hurt us deeply. Happy people jumping high from frozen skies, forever bright, and I won't hold you close to me. Oh, I won't drag you down in my grief. Let's be happy, you and me will cheer ourselves while we sit here quietly, waiting for the bills to take hold, waiting for our lives to drain out. Listen to me, I don't love you. My own joy is all I'm after. I will twist you out of shame, and you will punch me in the heart again. We're called the happy people. No one can deny us this. They say we don't deserve it. The overpowering bliss. We're relatively still young, and we see ourselves as kings. Yet in the darkness of night, we cry ourselves to sleep. To sleep.
Awesome. Very nice. That's a great way to end our show. People, new EP by Sreb. Check it out. I'd like to thank you guys so much for coming out and being on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, indeed. If you're a fan of Colorado music, please help us support this program by becoming a patron of our Patreon page. Go to patreon.com/workitbirdstudios. You can contribute per show, monthly subscription, any amount, highly appreciated and rewarded. So please check that out. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking subscribe under this video. Also, we're offering an opportunity to have some fans of the artist take part in the recording. For $25 per person, they would get to sit in the control room for the entirety of the show. Producer credits, showing on the video. It's a great opportunity. Just let me know. Send me an email at workitbirdstudios@gmail.com. I'd like to thank Jesse Albanese from Wild Acorns Media for our video production on these sessions, Kyle Shepard for engineering on today's show. For more information on Sreb, where can we find you guys?
We're on Facebook under Sreb, I believe, and our Twitter is kind of funny, so I can't remember what it is. But
Usually
if
is.
you look hard enough, you can find. Yeah, they're always funny.
Right?
Yeah, Bandcamp, SoundCloud. I really like to update Reverb Nation. I like to update those kind of social media style music pages, just so people have a chance to see what's going on. We have a music video that's on YouTube, also under Sreb. So yeah, anywhere you can look us up, chances are you'll find us some sort of presence in there.
Very cool. Very cool. And I'll put all that information on the YouTube
Awesome.
show notes. Lastly, I'd like to thank Jim Krasaniak, Eric Singer, and all the staff at Coupe Studios for professional guidance for Work at Bird sessions, and of course our Patreon supporters. Thank you so much. Guys, thank you once again so much for being here. It was a great pleasure.
Of course,
Thank you. Yeah.
Have a great day. Thank you for tuning in to Work at Bird sessions from Coupe Studios here in Boulder. The end.